Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 10 out of Jake, and I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on Alabama rapper Omb Peezy and how he was arrested and charged with the music video shooting involving Roddy Ricch and 42 Dugg. February 21st, 2021, police responded to a scrapyard at 598 Wells Street in southwest Atlanta after reports of shots fired. When they arrived, they found a man suffering from a laceration to his arm. Initially, it was believed to be a bullet graze, but later determined to be from debris. A film trailer was on scene along with roughly 50 people who scattered after shots rang off, according to a witness. Rappers Roddy Ricch and 42 Dugg were on set to record a music video when the shooting occurred, but neither rapper was injured. Officers were then made aware two men were shot, but were able to transport themselves to a local hospital. The on-scene medic described the scene as chaotic, saying everyone started running, trying to get out or take cover, and that there were lots of places to take cover inside of there. She was on scene as a medic doing temperature screenings for COVID-19. A 40-year-old man was detained and later arrested, but only for a drug charge unrelated to the shooting. Fast forward to March 1st, LaParis Dade, also known as Alabama rapper Omb Peezy, was arrested without incident by Atlanta PD and U.S. Marshals, charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony stemming from the music video shooting. Peezy was booked into the Fulton County Jail and received a bond totaling $60,000, $50,000 for one charge and $10,000 for the other, which according to court records has been posted. Because the official arrest affidavit is unavailable, the big rumor circulating online is Peezy wasn't shooting up the video shoot, but shooting back. Both Roddy Ricch and 42 Dugg let the fans know they weren't shot, Roddy Ricch going as far as saying he wasn't even shot at. So the question is, who was doing the shooting and who was the actual target? The fact that Peezy's been charged with assault seems to line up with the possible rumor he was shooting back, because otherwise I'd assume he'd be facing some attempted murder charges. At the same time, if he was firing in self-defense in a state like Georgia, based on the fact that he wasn't charged with being a felon in possession of a firearm, I'm assuming Peezy isn't a felon. And if that's the case, he was within his legal rights to defend himself. Now, if the gun was stolen or he just didn't want to speak with police so he took off, that would make sense, but more details will come to light since roughly 50 people were on scene, and it's safe to assume the majority were civilians working a job, more than willing to tell police what they saw. At the time of this video recording, Peezy has yet to be released, but release conditions have already been posted through the court site with a no future contact order with the two gunshot victims, no possession of any weapons, an ankle monitor he'll have to pay for, and a 24-hour home curfew aside from work, medical, and courts. His passport has been taken, and he must also stay within the city of Atlanta.
You know, fucking nigga talking about.
Go back.
Hey, let me see that. Hey, man, they get the fuck.
The danger regarding his release is the fact that the Atlanta courts have his whole address down to the apartment number posted online. He has to have his current address listed and has to inform them if otherwise, and he can't even leave his apartment, meaning whoever he's into it with, they know exactly where he's at, and legally, he can't possess any weapons. So hopefully for his sake, he's keeping security around him, because it ain't nothing for someone to sit outside his building waiting for him to leave or come back from court. Now, the situation itself is confusing because of how many limited details we've been given, but the danger is real, right? Anytime there's a shooting, there's always a chance of retaliation. And the dangerous thing about court sites that post all of your information, a lot of people don't know how to go through the court sites, right? That's pretty much how I base all of the facts in every single video I do, is from court records. People don't even know little things like getting a ticket. They're gonna have your address posted online, so it ain't nothing to find out where somebody lives at, you know what I mean? The danger of that is, like I said, somebody could literally sit outside of his building waiting for him to come out or come back from court, that right there could result in a retaliation shooting. The Atlanta police, and really any police department, they're not gonna put police outside of your building to protect you. They're not going for that. And most of these rappers, they're not even hiring real security trained professionals. They're just, their homeboys got guns and shit, and they think that that's enough to protect them. But when you already have so much attention on you from the courts and the police, you're gonna have to move militant as fuck. You're probably gonna have to leave the house hours before you would have normally leave to go to court. And there's just a lot of things that you gotta make sure you do correctly to not get caught by the wrong people. At the end of the day, we don't know exactly what his role was in the shooting. He's being labeled a shooter, obviously, based on his charges. We don't know if he was trying to shoot it up. We don't know if he was shooting back. He follows both Roddy Ricch and 42 Dugg on Instagram. They don't follow him back though. But I don't know if they're cool, if they got ties through the music industry. Whatever it is, I'm sure the details will be released. And not only that, I guarantee you there were a couple of cameras rolling while everything played out. What I'm more interested in is who actually told Omb Peezy. Who let it be known that he either had a gun or was firing the gun, or was he seen on some type of camera already? And if that's the case, why hasn't it been released? It seems like Fulton County, they don't really give you all the information that you want. You can't look up everything like you can in Florida, so it's limited facts. But as y'all already know, Atlanta is a city where you can get killed. Majority of Atlanta rappers have been shot or shot at or shot somebody. It's a wild spot. They got big guns down there. They're legal down there. And there's a lot of gangs down there. It's going down. Everybody's moving to Atlanta thinking that's the spot. I mean, for the music industry, strip clubs, yeah. But other than that, it's still a dangerous city. And you got to be on point. It's 10 out of J. I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with me. Till next time.